हाँ ये हो जाएगा।
तो हो जाना स्टार्ट।
सावन में लग गई आग। तुम आराम चलो निकल जा, बैठ जा। सर क्वेश्चन से मालूम है। तो भाई लोग चुप रहना थोड़ी देर के लिए, ठीक है एकता? लौंगा इलायची का हेलो यस हेलो hello everyone, and I welcome you all here in tip of the day. Today we'll be studying, or you can say, I'll be sharing my experience with you guys how to approach indefinite integration questions, because I have seen many students getting confused and they always ask this question, sir, we exactly don't know which approach or which technique to apply. So don't worry, I'm here to help you out with this. So let's start our session. So this is our lecture number 1. Okay, so that's my introduction. That's me, Nishant Khanduja. I graduated and post-graduated from IIT Bombay in Aerospace Engineering. I have been teaching IIT JEE aspirants over the last 8 years, and I really appreciate people, those who are being there at hometowns, in small villages, and they still want to crack this toughest examination, IIT JEE. So don't worry, I'm there to help you out, and I respect you guys. So just Be there with me. I'll guide you and I'll tell you the way how to crack this examination. So let's move forward. So before we move forward, I would request you guys to join these two Telegram channel. One is Let's Crack JEE in English. Another one is your JEE Quest. So here on these two YouTube channels, I deliver lectures. So all the updates regarding the lectures, the content, everything will be available here. So better you guys join these two Telegram channels. And when I was talking about Unacademy subscription, so what is the benefit here? The benefit of Unacademy subscription is you get to attend live classes, and that's the most important thing. It's like it gives you an offline classroom experience. Tell me, what do you see in offline classroom? You see that interaction is there between educator and you. Yes, that's there. You get to answer questions asked by the educator. Yes, you can. Certainly you can do it here also. The educator will be conducting these polls. You can just answer it. And the most you can say interesting thing here is you can also see the leaderboard. When you see the leaderboard, what do you feel? You feel like competing with others. You feel like being on the top. So these are the things you see in live classes. Apart from that, you get to have daily practice problem sheets. You also have weekly quizzes, weekly test series where you can evaluate your preparation, how is it going, what to do, what not to do. So you can look out all these things here on this Unacademy subscription. And one more thing I would like to just share this with you guys, that whenever you open an Unacademy application, you get to attend live classes. So it's like you do not need to wait for tomorrow or day after. So whenever you feel like, you can just log into Unacademy's application and you can start learning. So there is no time for learning. 24/7 you can learn. So now what you need to do here? First, you need to install Unacademy Learning app. The moment you install it, you have to select your goal. What's your goal? IIT JEE. And then press get subscription. The moment you press it, you get options for 1, 3, 6, 12 and 24 months. I would suggest and I would recommend also that if a student is there in 11th standard, then he must go for this 2 years subscription package. And if a student is there in 12th or he is a dropper, then he must go for this 1 year subscription package. Now, when you select your package, there is a space where it is written promo code. I would recommend you to apply NK001 code. Now, what is the benefit of applying this code? You would be getting what? 10% off. And the final price you would be seeing here. So for 2 years, you need to pay 50,400 rupees. But for 1 year, you have to pay this 34,650 rupees. This is your Unacademy Plus subscription. Now, next to it, you see Iconic. What it is? This is a subscription where apart from getting all the benefits, those are there in Plus, you get extra thing. Now, what is that extra thing? You get to have guidance. And in today's era, guidance is very important. Because if you have the right guidance, you can convert your no selection to selection. Yeah, I'm telling you. That's the magic. So what exactly you will be getting in this Iconic? First, you'll be having your personal mentor. Second, you'll be having what? Test analysis report. So that would tell you where exactly you're losing mark, what to do, how to improve the time management. So all the questions will be answered there. This personal mentor will help you out to strategize your examination strategy. You will also be having study planner. So this study planner would be customizing study according to your own need. And it would also be reviewing your progress bi-weekly. So all these things are there in this subscription. It's like, you can say amalgamation of your top quality content and top quality guidance. So you can be certain about the best result, right? So what you need to pay is, you need to pay 90,000 for 2 years, and for 1 year you have to pay what? 58,500 rupees. Okay. So I would recommend, if you go for these packages as soon as possible, then it will be really beneficial for you, because the more time you have for your preparation, the better result you will deliver. It's a very simple funda, no complicated relation, very easy. So now there is an announcement. So MCQ batch. So MCQ batch is about to start, where we have the Maharathis of IIT JEE. Yes, these are the educators. I call them Maharathi. We have Lucky Jetani sir, Parag sir, H.K. Ajaria sir, Vinod Kumar Sharma. So all of them are coming together and they are starting a new batch on 20th on December 21st. On December 21st. So I would request you guys to just get ready and join this specifically batch ASAP, because I want you guys to start from the scratch. Don't wait for it, guys. Similarly, we are also having Spark batch for class 11th students, those who are aiming for JEE Mains and Advanced 2023. So again, the very I would recommend them, or I would call them the pioneer. Yes, the pioneer of IIT JEE coaching. The Bansal classes people, yes, they are here and they are starting their batch on December 21st. So yes, this batch is about to start today. So better you guys join this batch. Go to Unacademy's application, search for Spark 2.0, press get subscription. The moment you press it, yes, this would come up. You can choose either plus or iconic, and these are the same prices. But yes, remember this thing, when you are going for subscription, when you're about to proceed to pay, what do you need to do? You have to press this code NK001, because this 38,500 rupees would convert into what? 34,650 rupees. So you need to get what? 10% discount. Remember this. So fine. We are about to start. So now the time is for tip of the day. How to solve indefinite integration. So how to approach them, because I have faced this question many times. People always come and they say, when we see the question, we don't know what to do. So don't worry. So you have to just follow a process. Now, what is that process? So it's like in your mind, you can just make a map and just follow that map. You will be able to solve every single question. The more you practice, you will get more surety about the process. You will get the confidence about the process. So don't worry. It's like the more you practice, the more confidence you'll get about the process. So let me just share the process, because that I have been following this process, and trust me, more than 80% question I solve. More than 80%. There are a few exceptional questions where you have to have that specific knowledge, otherwise you'll not be able to solve. But let me tell you, in IIT they never just deal with exceptional cases all the time, especially in maths and physics also, where they have when they want to check someone's basic knowledge, they would not give you exceptional cases. It's not chemistry. Or maybe let's say if for one or two questions come, so it's okay, but you are majorly covering what? 80% area, and that's what is important. You better cover the majority, and then you can just practice a few exceptional questions. Now, what is this process? So whenever you see a question, the first attempt should be to manipulate it and try converting it. Manipulate it and try converting this into a standard function. Standard function, or what I mean to say is standard formula. Okay. Once, let's say if you are not being able to do this, then it's okay. Leave it. Then try for substitution. What? Substitution. So for substitution, we have also studied about some standard substitution also. So you can use your substitution techniques. Like what I mean to say is 1 upon x square plus a square. Here you better replace x by what? A tan theta. If you are having what? 1 upon root of a square minus x square, then what? X is equal to a cos theta or sin theta. So these are hardly few techniques I'm sharing right now. I just want to share the process with you. So just focus on that. So first try manipulation. If that doesn't work out, leave it, then go for substitution. Okay. So now let's say if these two things are not working. Now just imagine, now look at the function. Check whether it is trigonometric function or algebraic. If it is any of these, trigonometric or algebraic, then what to do? Tell me. Then we have studied trigonometric techniques. go for trigonometric techniques. Now, what are these techniques? So to name a few, I can share, let's say, this sort of techniques. So we discussed techniques for this. We have also discussed technique for solving these questions. Linear sine and x equation in denominator. We have discussed that also. There are square terms also, a sine square x plus b. So these sort of integrations are also there. So you can make your own list. I have my own list. So if you want to have my list, what you can do is you can just go to my indefinite integration lectures, or maybe I'll be coming up with one short indefinite integration series. There I'll be sharing my list for the techniques for trigonometric integration. Similarly, if you see the algebraic question, completely algebraic question, what to do? Then go for algebraic techniques. Simply start applying algebraic techniques. Try converting that into a standard function or a standard integration technique. Algebraic techniques, like for an example, to name a few, partial fraction is one of them. Then this x square plus 1 upon x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1, this sort of techniques. Then we also had 1 upon linear root quadratic. There were many techniques which I have discussed. So I'm just telling you how you can just make your mind. You just need to slightly change your mindset. That's it. And that would show you a huge difference. Now just imagine if you see only inverse or product of inverse, only inverse, only logarithmic, only inverse and only logarithmic, or product of two or more types of function, Then go for what? Integration by parts. Then use this approach, integration by parts. So now it has become very easy for us to identify in which category the question comes. Then when we know the category, it becomes easier. You can say we get a way to solve that question, and that is what we need. We need to know the way to solve the question. So for that, we have to first classify our question. Okay guys, so please remember this, and that's my idea. That's my map. That's how I approach questions while solving indefinite integration question. And trust me, I end up solving more than 80% of the questions. And I have shown this, I have proved this with my students also in classes. Now we take random questions and we experiment. Okay, so let me just give you an example. So let's see this question. Now what is this question? Tan x upon a plus b tan square x, correct? Now what you would like to do, see, when you look at this, it seems very easily for us that yes, it's a tan. So first approach is what? Substitution. So let's say, had I not shared my approach with you, how would you have approached this question? You would have applied some trigonometric techniques, correct? Absolutely right. Am I correct? So just leave, because that is what the second option. What second option? First is what? First is always manipulation. So let's try manipulating it. So how can we manipulate? So what I mean to say is, try simplifying it. So tan x can be written as what? Sin x into cos x upon so sin x upon cos x. This is what? A upon sin square, a plus b sin square x upon cos square x. The moment you take the LCM, what it is? Cos a cos square x plus b sin square x. Now this cos square x will go up. So now what do we have? Now it is simply we have sin x cos x. Then we have a cos square x plus b sin square x. Can we simplify more now? No, we can't simplify more, right? So now if you remember, what did I tell you? First try manipulating it. If you get stuck, if you are not being able to convert it into a standard function or standard integration which is known to us, then what to do? Then try looking for what? Substitution, right? So for substitution, what is the basic thing we require? We can substitute any function given the fact its derivative should be in multiplication to d of x, correct? Now what we can do is we can substitute sine square x here because its derivative is there in multiplication with d of x, right? So how can we do that? It's very easy. First, let's rewrite this cos square x. So first what I'll do is I'll write this sine x as it is, cos x as it is. I'll just multiply it with 2 and divide by 2. If I want to rewrite this, how will I rewrite? A plus b minus a sine square x. I open cos square x as 1 minus sine square x. Okay guys, so now I'm substituting this. Substitute. When you substitute, what do you get? Twice of sine of x, cos of x, dx is equal to what? Dt. So that's what we get. So, and that's there in the numerator. So what it is? 1 by 2 dt a b minus a what t square. Now tell me, don't you think it is like a standard formula? Yes, indeed, it is like a standard formula. Absolutely right. So what I'll do is to make it more, more like a standard formula. So I'll be taking b minus a common. So this will be like 1 upon 2 b by a dt upon a by b minus a plus what? E square. Okay. Now integration of this is what? It is like ax square plus a square, like what? Tan inverse formula. True? Like a tan inverse formula. So we can easily apply it. What it is? 1 upon 2 b minus a. So 1 upon what? 1 upon square root. So 1 upon, because it is what? Like a square. So how will you be writing it? 1 upon root a, root of b minus a, and tan inverse x upon a. So root of a, then root of b minus a. Now you can easily substitute t and then you'll get your answer. Okay guys? Easy question. See, that's how. Otherwise, what, let's say, had I not shared this approach with you, what you would have done is, maybe by a fluke, you might have gone, you must have chosen this way. Otherwise, the very first thing was, okay, so it's a trigonometric thing. Okay, trigonometric. So shall we go ahead with trigonometric approach, or shall we just try substituting thing, or maybe we can convert tan square x into sec square x. So that's what random thoughts we always come across. Correct. So just to avoid all those random thoughts, I have come up with this approach. Fine. If I guess, if let's say you are not satisfied, I'll show you one more example. Now what is that example? Here it is. Sec px 10x dx. Now when you look at this question, tell me, what approach would you like to go ahead with? You would just look at this, oh, sec x 10x. Then you'll be like, okay, can I directly substitute 10x? And yes, its derivative is there, sec px. So I'll be writing what? I'll be writing what? Sec of p minus 2x. And then I'll have what? This will be t. Okay, then dt. So I'll rewrite this again. How will I rewrite? 1 minus t square, then p minus 2 by 2. Like this, right? But tell me one thing. So don't you think, see, your unique games also, he has also come up and he is also saying substitute. See, after substituting 10x as t, because I know that's what you always think, that 10x should be what? This should be substituted as t. The moment you see 10x and sec x term. But just hang on guys. Just hang on. I have shown you. You might have gone wrong. So what you need to do first, the very first thing, Just look at this question, try manipulating it. Can we simplify it? No, we can't simplifying it. So there is a no for simplification. There is a no for simplification. Now go for substitution. Now check what all substitution options do we have. Obviously 10x can't work. But if you just look at this question, what it is, can we write it like this? Sec of p minus 1x sec x 10x. Yes, we can. And luckily, if we substitute sec x here as t here, the derivative of sec x is there in multiplication with dx. So now what do we have? T raised to p minus 1 into dt. Now it's very easy. True? So what will be the integration of this? T raised to p upon p plus c. Now we can just replace t by sec x raised to p upon p plus c. That's your answer. Easy. So I'm telling you guys, you can just watch my videos again and again, or if you want to have the certainty about this process, then I would recommend you guys to watch my indefinite integration series on either JEE Quest channel or Let's Crack JEE in English. You can watch my integration lectures there, and then you would be like, yes, indeed this process works. This is like a time saver approach. Okay guys, so I'll take your leave now. If you have liked my tip, if you have liked my observation, please like it, share it with your friends. Let them also get enriched about this knowledge, and follow this channel, Let's Crack JEE in English. And this is my referral code, those who have planned to join Iconic and Plus and they want to learn a lot from me, then please use this code NK001 and see me on Unacademy application. Okay guys, so take care, bye bye. So this was my tip of the day. So tomorrow I'll be coming with another tip of the day, and then you can just save your time. Okay guys, so take care, bye bye.